Hello, River Chase Eagles. It's me, Miss Cravens, and I am really excited for today's lesson because I was sitting here thinking about birds. Flightless birds. Did you know there's birds that don't fly? We all know the penguin. But did you know that toucans, which is what we're doing today, do y'all know what a toucan looks like? Why don't you think about that for a second? What does a toucan look like? Well, I'll show you. Toucans, we're gonna draw ourselves a toucan today. So here is a picture of a real toucan. They live in the rainforest in South America, and they fly some, but they mainly hop from tree to tree. I think because their beak is so big that they have trouble flying. But they are really interesting birds, really colorful, they're really beautiful. So join me today in drawing a beautiful toucan of your very own. So the supplies you will need today are one piece of paper, one pencil, an eraser maybe. You probably won't mess up though. And some crayons. All right, guys, so to draw this toucan today, we are gonna start with our white sheet of paper, and make sure that when we draw this beautiful toucan that it is not super tiny. We want it to take up most of our paper today, alrighty? So first thing we're gonna do is let's go ahead and draw the branch that he is standing on. So we're gonna go down to the bottom of our paper, do kind of like a not super wiggly, but kind of bumpy line. Kind of bumpy, kind of wiggly. Very nice. So now he has something to stand on. All right, well, let's get started with the toucan. So we're gonna start up over here, and we are going to make a U, an upside down U shape, a rainbow shape, if you will, just like that. Next, we're gonna touch right here, and we're gonna go down and curve over and curve up. Kind of like a really big wide letter U. And now we're gonna touch this part right there. And I'm gonna go down and over and touch till he has a little tail right there. Very nice. So let's go ahead and add his tail feathers. We're just gonna go out, back, kind of like a little leaf or a little point or a little finger, whatever you want to call it. And then out, back, and out, back. Just 3. You know, if you want 4 or even if you want 5 feathers on his tail, go for it. All right, let's do the wing. We're gonna do a curved line right there. And the coolest part is happening right now, the beak of the toucan. It's really big. So is it gonna look like this? No, that's a little bird beak. We want a toucan beak. So we're gonna start here on the face and go out, curve down. Oh, I'm almost out of room. That's totally fine. And then I'm gonna touch where I stopped, and I'm gonna curve up and back and touch. Very nice. And for the last part of the beak, we're gonna do 2 things. Make a line down the middle of it. It is a curving line. And we're gonna make it stripey. So I'm gonna make a curved line here, and a curved line there, and a curved line, and a curved line, and a curved line. I don't want them super skinny because then I'd be coloring for a really long time, but just some nice lines here. And we are almost done. We are going to add the spot for his eye. So toucans have this lovely spot here where their eyeball is. So we are going to draw down and up, kind of like a little bubble with an eyeball in it. Very good. And the last step, the feet. Feet are pretty easy. So we're gonna go down, down, that's one leg, and down, down, that's the other leg. And then we're gonna do some points. We're gonna go point, 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 Point 1, point 2, point 3. Now, the best part. So toucans are just black, but their beaks are rainbow. So when coloring our toucan today, make sure to get those colors right so people know what it is. So let's get coloring. And your toucan can really be anywhere you want it to be. So if you wanted to add a tree back here, or a sun, or a baby toucan, or a branch and some leaves, feel free to add it. This is your toucan picture. So I just did my sky blue, but if you want to do anything extra, please feel free to go for it. I think that'd be super cool. And we are done. All right, guys, so I really hope that y'all enjoyed our fabulous South American hopping around toucan lesson. Clearly, I'm enjoying bird lessons these days. It's very fun. If I can't fly in an airplane, I guess I can hop around just like a toucan. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next